Hey there, what's up guys? This is CryptoMac and you are watching another episode of Crypto with CryptoMac. Hope you guys are doing great today. Before going into this video, please smash the like button to support this channel and also subscribe this channel to get the frequent updates about crypto and crypto industries. Today we have massive news. The first news is Microstrategy invested $250 million in Bitcoin and calling the crypto superior to cash. So this is a CEO of this Microstrategy firm. It's a big firm. They are investing in Bitcoin. So we are going to see this one. We have another massive news from India. India may be starting its biggest Bitcoin bull run yet. So what is it's mentioning is now Indian investors are investing in Bitcoin after the removal of crypto ban. So we are going to see this and how this news is more important, because India is the second highly populated country in the world. So adoption of crypto by India is huge for crypto industry. So we are going to see this one. Then we have another news from Grayscale, that is massive TV campaign of Grayscale for Bitcoin disappoints. There is one TV campaign about Bitcoin, and that is from the Grayscale. So we are going to see this one. So most of them are saying this is this TV campaign is not good, and it's not even a good one. We are going to see that campaign also, and also some of them are saying this will bring mass adoption of people towards the Bitcoin. So we are going to see that one. And we are going to see this one, that is Bitcoin price keeps rejecting 12k. So 12k dollar. Here's what happened to BTC. So what is the problem with BTC, why it is rejecting 12k dollar, and also we'll be analyzing the price in terms of technical analysis of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So we'll be analyzing the price also, so why it is below the 12k dollar. And then we have a news about Ethereum. So Ethereum for next 5 years, we are going to see how Ethereum will evolve in next 5 years, how ETH 2.0 will have greater impact in the crypto industry. So we are going to discuss all these news. So let's dive into this video. First of all, we can do market analysis in CoinMarketCap. So we are going to see which coins are performing good in last 24 hours. So you can see the top 10 coins all are red. Almost everything is red today. So today is a little bit a bearish day. You can see Bitcoin minus 4%, Ethereum minus 5%, XRP minus 7.64%, and we have Bitcoin Cash minus 7.5%, which is and Chainlink which is pumped a lot during the previous days. Now it is minus 2.88%. So we have Bitcoin SV minus 8.8%, Litecoin minus 8, Cardano minus 8. So almost everything is in minus. Almost all the coins are bearish today. And let's see some of the gainers today. In terms of gainers, we have Compound plus 41% and Ampleforth 17% gain. Aave we have 15% gain, and Maker we have 12%, Synthetics we have 10.34%, Arrogant 9%, Swipe 8%. So most of the gainers are from DeFi. You can see Compound, Ampleforth, Aave, Synthetics. Lots of gainers are from DeFi, and we can see Ren protocol, which is also from DeFi. It is 6% gain. Silica having a small quiet gain here, and apart from that you can see most of the coins in the top 100 list are red today. So only a small number of coins are in green. So totally today the crypto market is a little bit bearish. So we have seen the market analysis. So we have seen the market analysis in CoinMarketCap. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to see the Bitcoin price. So in terms of daily time frame, it's a long-term time frame. You can see still Bitcoin is bullish. It breaks this trend line and it still holds above that trend line. And in terms of long term, and you can see it's trading between the resistance of $12,000 and having a support of 11,100 or $11,000. so it's trading in between 11,000 to 12,000. so once it breaks 12,000 we can expect the continuation of bull trend, but you can see lots of time it has been rejected. You can see this one rejected directly to 10,500, then tried to capture again, it reaches 12,000 and rejected, again 12,000 rejected now. But you can see in downside it's not going too much, it's maintaining above $11,000. so this is good for Bitcoin. Long term you can see it's still holding between these levels, so it's good for Bitcoin in terms of long term. And if you see in short term, in 1 hour time frame, in 1 hour time frame you can see the $12,000, the same resistance level. You can see the rising wedge has been broken at this level, this 11,600 level, and it broken, and you can see it's dropped directly to the support of 11,200 range. You can see this is acting as a support. 1, again we have 2, so 3, 4, these are acting as support. so now again this level acts as a support for this drop. so if it breaks below this level, we can expect another support at 10,500 range. This is a major support. The 10,500 is a major support because it was acting as a major resistance during previous months and months. And you can see this is one. This is we have lots of rejection at the 10,500 range. See here around February. So this is 10,500 is a big support. We can see, we can have it as big mark. Okay, this is a major support. So if it breaks, we can expect next the price of Bitcoin may drop to 10,500 level. So this is the major support. Let's see how the price of the Bitcoin behaves in future days. So this is all about Bitcoin. And in terms of moving average, 200 moving average has been broken in terms of shorter time frame. But if you see in daily time frame, it's still above 20-day moving average. It's still about 20-day moving average, and it's still way above 200-day moving average. So in terms of daily trend, in terms of long term, it's still bullish. Bitcoin is still bullish. So it's a short-term correction, or it's a short-term rejection from $12,000. So in terms of ETH, we are going to see about ETH price. ETH price in terms of long term, it's still bullish. You can see it broken this level, sorry, this level. Also it broken 290 level, and also it broken this 366 resistance. You can see this is a major resistance of this pattern. So it broken that, and it touches this resistance of 420. That is the resistance from here. So it's broken that, it touches that, and it now trading between that two levels. You can see ETH is still inside this level, which is from 366, and to the higher side we have 420. So we can expect a consolidation over here in few days, and we can expect if it breaks this level, 420 level, we can expect the continuation of bull run. So in terms of downtrend, if it has to break this one 366 level, in terms of downtrend, also we have the 20-day moving average coming here. In terms of long term, the price is still above the 20-day moving average and way above the 200-day moving average. Let's see 1 hour time frame. So you can see 1 hour time frame. In terms of 1 hour time frame, it's below this 200-day moving average, but we have to see long term. Short term it's bearish, but you have to see the long term. Short term, you can see broken this small trend line. This small trend line we have here, and in terms of short term, it broken this and it came until this support. So the support is more important, guys. You can see this, it came until this support, then it's jumped back to $380. So This $366 will be a bigger support for Ethereum, so it will act as a bigger support, and it has to break in order to go down. So in terms of uptrend, yeah, it has to break for $20. That's more important. So long term, still Ethereum is bullish. So in short term, it was a smaller correction or smaller rejection from $420. So this is about Ethereum. And let's have a look on Bitcoin dominance. You can see this month, it's a 4-hour time frame, and you can see the Bitcoin dominance from August 1. You can see from this month, you can see the Bitcoin dominance has been reduced a little bit. So we can see it reduced minus 3.4%. So this Bitcoin dominance has been reduced a little much because of this rejection over $12,000. And in terms of altcoins, other coins, you can see in this month, July, we have not July, August. This month we have August. From here you can see there is a great upward movement of altcoin dominance. You can see it's like 15% higher this month. So maybe because of that Bitcoin dominance going down, the altcoin dominance has been increased. How it is the money which is invested in Bitcoins will be taken from Bitcoin and will be invested in altcoin, so that this market cap has been increased. So that's all for this market analysis about both Bitcoin, Ethereum and other prices. Now let's jump into the news. Before going to the news, first of all, we can see one of the news. Bitcoin price keeps rejecting $12K. Here's what can happen to BTC. Now we have seen the price analysis of Bitcoin, so let's see this news and what they are saying. So you can see the price of Bitcoin, it rejected $12,000 resistant level for the second time in past 10 days. So we know it went 2 times. This is one first time and this is second time. In terms of 1 hour time frame, you can see clearly. We have 1 and we have 2. So there are 2 rejections from this 12,000 price range that has been mentioned here. So in the past 10 days, traders generally optimistic about short-term trend of BTC following its extent consolidation below the critical resistance level. Short-term, they are selling because of this critical resistance level. So in terms of long-term, it is more important. You can see many traders seemingly anticipate the price of Bitcoin to remain in 10,500 to 12,000 range. Because it's a major support, $10,500, this is a major support for Bitcoin, and you can see the price is ranging between these 2 price levels, that is $12,000 and $10,500, which will suggest, what it is suggesting is a bullish continuation is likely to happen. So if the price is still holding and still stable near a major resistance area, see, when an asset stays relatively stable near a major resistance area, it typically suggests the bullish continuation is likely to happen. So in terms of Bitcoin, it was the same. You can see the $12,000 is a major resistance area, and it is holding near to the $12,000 range, and it's in between $10,500 to $12,000 range. So it's holding near to this major resistance level. So we can expect a bullish continuation that is likely to happen in few weeks. So if BTC does not drop below a key support level at 10,500, technical analysis say the bullish market structure will remain intact. So this is what about long term. Okay, this is a major thing that is likely to happen. And you can see another macro investor, and that is Raul Paul, CEO of Global Macro Investors, stated that super early days for what is likely to be a very big move as institutions finally follow what retail BTC investors have known all along, that this is the future and it's wildly underpriced. This is great, guys. This is great. Why? Because you can see finally the institutions are moving towards crypto. That is more important compared to the retail BTC investors, and they are now understanding the importance of crypto. They are now understanding the technology and innovation of crypto. So nowadays, the institutions are coming into crypto. They are investing in crypto. So what will happen is, compared to the retail investors, the institutions have more money and they will invest more, and they will accommodate more cryptos, and because of that we can expect a greater price. So this is more important, and this is what we want. And we have also mass adoption of crypto in different technologies, in different markets. So everything is changing in the crypto industry, and finally now these institutions know what is crypto and how it is, how it will change the world in future. So this is more important. Because of that we can expect the long term the price can go above 20k mark. So this is more important. And in terms of other things, okay, still so these are the main things about this article. So if it's move about $12,000 we can expect a clear sky, but there is small resistance over $14,000. But after that it can move up and up the BTC price. So hope great days are ahead, guys. Next we have the news from Microstrategy, which is the Microstrategy is a firm. It's a great firm which invested $250 million in Bitcoin, calling the crypto superior to cash. So you can see he is mentioning he's a CEO of this firm. His name is Michael J. Saylor, and what he is saying that is crypto is superior to cash because of this more printing of dollars, and you can see more inflation may happen and the dollar will lose its value. So what he is mentioning is compared to cash, it is crypto is superior. Let's see what he is saying in terms of crypto. See, this is a publicly traded company which is from Nasdaq. It is inside the Nasdaq. You can see publicly traded business intelligence firm Microstrategy purchased 21,454 Bitcoin on Tuesday, effectively pouring all $250 million of its planned inflation hedging funds. So you can see that is their investment usually in funds in terms of dollars, this planned inflation hedging funds into digital currency. So they are transferring his wealth of investment towards digital currency. And what he is saying is this investment reflects our beliefs that Bitcoin as the world's most widely adopted cryptocurrency and is a dependable store of values and attractive investment asset with more long-term appreciation potential than holding the cash. So this is great news, guys. This is great news, ultimately great, because what he is mentioning is this cryptocurrency have greater potential, this appreciation potential than holding the cash. In the long-term perspective, cryptocurrency has the greater potential that all the crypto traders and all the crypto investors know. But now these firms are investing, and now these enterprises are investing over the Bitcoin. He also mentioned that because of these forces working to weaken the fiat currencies, there are some forces which are working to weaken the fiat currencies. What are these forces? All we have COVID-19, which is also weakening the fiat currencies, and we have global quantitative easing measures we have to do, and political and economic uncertainty. These are affecting the fiat currencies. Okay, but in contrast, the technical and qualitative aspects that he said give the Bitcoin blockchain strength. You can see one side the fiat currencies are weakening, but in terms of technical and qualitative aspects we are strengthening the Bitcoin blockchain. So we have highly strong Bitcoin blockchain which is getting stronger and stronger, but in terms of fiat currencies it's weakening due to these forces. He also stated some of the benefits of Bitcoin, and he also stated how it's now changing, how it's now the world is changing towards Bitcoin. He stated that we find the global acceptance, which is global acceptance of Bitcoin, and we have brand recognition, ecosystem vitality, network dominance, architectural resilience, technical quality, and community ethos of Bitcoin to be persuasive evidence of its superiority as an asset class for those seeking a long-term store of value. So because of these merits, we can see there is a persuasive evidence that Bitcoin is more superior to any other asset class for those who are seeking a long-term store of value. Some people invest for long term, so they will expect a long-term return from some asset. But in terms of all the assets in the world, Bitcoin is more superior because of these technologies, and it has greater potential to store its value in long term. So this is what he is saying. So you can see there are major merits from this Bitcoin, and so these are the things they have been attracted towards Bitcoin. And finally he said half of its reserve has been invested in Bitcoin. Now the Bitcoin has become their primary holding in terms of investments. So this is more important because these are the news from the biggest firms, high market cap firms, which is this firm is in Nasdaq also. So it's great news, guys. So now we have another massive juicy news from India, that is India may be starting its biggest Bitcoin bull run yet. Why so is India has been for Indian investors has been banned from crypto. I think 2018 April they have banned crypto exchanges in India. So in India holding in crypto is like a crime, so they banned that one, so no one can exchange crypto in India. So which is like exclusion of biggest population from crypto industry during that days, because India is the second highly populated country in the world. In terms of banning from crypto means we are excluding a major population in the world out of crypto industry. So this is what happened before, but what happened now is in March 2020 the Supreme Court of India lifted that ban, which is the ban has been removed by the Supreme Court of India. So India's crypto trade volume have been sold since the Supreme Court of India lifted banking restrictions for exchanges in March, which means now the exchanges can be run in India, and also the banks have direct contact with the exchanges, so anyone can easily transfer their money from banks to all the exchanges, all the crypto exchanges, and they can buy any cryptocurrencies in the exchanges easily using that money. So now it's become easier, and also you can see it's like peer-to-peer transaction volumes in India doubled since March. Once this crypto ban has been removed, you can see the amount of volume traded in crypto went like a rocket. So you can see after this it's high 300 million. It's like 300 million rupees in terms of transaction rupees volumes in terms of Indian rupees. So which is 300 million rupees has been traded. You can see this is a weekly Bitcoin P2P transaction volumes in India doubled since March. So from March you can see the transaction has been increased, and now more people are investing in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies from India. So this is more important news from India. And we have one more thing, and that is according to spokeswoman for Taxful, that is one of the leading peer-to-peer trading platform, India is now among the 5 fastest growing Bitcoin users groups in the world. So this is great, guys. See, this 5 fastest growing Bitcoin user groups in the world. So you can see more people investing in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency from India will make it's like a huge adoption towards the crypto industry from the highly populated countries. So China is already there. Second highly populated is India. So now India is slowly investing and slowly heading towards the crypto industries. So this is great news. So next we are going to see this one. This is a massive TV campaign of Grayscale for Bitcoin disappointments. There is one TV ad that has been done by this Grayscale. Let's see that first. Okay, this is that one. This is the ad.
That's why it's time for digital currency. And your investment in the Grayscale fund. Go digital. Go Grayscale.
But this ad has disappointed many of the crypto members. You can see the massive television campaign in the major US media. It's like in the major US media initiated by Grayscale has disappointed many members of the crypto community. The ad is being criticized in the community for technical flaws and an ambiguous message. It's like unclear message, and you can see from this ad we have seen that. So it's not clear, so it's an unclear message, and there is a technical flaws like voiceovers and this music. These things are not good. So these crypto members are disappointed from that campaign, and you can see, but some of them are saying that is bringing Bitcoin to mass adoptions. Because of this ad, the commercial is 30-second long, as noted by several members of the crypto community. There is no mention of Bitcoin, so there is no mention of Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies in any part of the ad. In the ad, they didn't mention anything about cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin. In fact, only end there is a list of products offered by Grayscale. Among them, that is the list of products here they are offering. This is that one. And the rest of the video tries to establish a relationship between the need to invest in cryptocurrencies and digital assets to counteract the inflationary policies of Federal Reserves in the United States. However, the crypto community noted the message of the video was ambiguous and unclear. So you can see they are trying to mention this one. What is that is? They are trying to establish a relationship between the need to invest in cryptocurrencies, because the people has to invest in cryptocurrencies and the digital assets to counteract the inflationary policies of the Federal Reserves of the United States. Because you can see the United States, the Federal Reserve is printing, so we can see the inflation will happen in future. So it's more important to invest in cryptocurrencies. But from the ad, it is the message was not clear and ambiguous. So in that sense, some users said it does not meet their objective of moving investors to action. So this is what they are saying. What they are thinking is this ad is not clear. So their main objective of moving the investors, their main objective is to move the normal people towards crypto. So this is not fulfilled much because of this ad. And one guy in the Twitter, he has stated that seriously, like this is the best you can do. The music is overlapping the words and most of the audio is unhearable. I appreciate the efforts, Grayscale, but do better next time. Your drop gold campaign was way too good. So there may be a gold campaign that was way too good. So this is what some critic from this Twitter. So this is what about this news. Some people get disappointed of this news from the Bitcoin community. So we have seen this one, and finally we are going to see this one, that is Ethereum, the next 5 years from DeFi to proof of stake. What's in store for the next biggest cryptocurrency, second biggest cryptocurrency, and what projects are building on Ethereum. We are going to see this one. You can see Ethereum has its 5th anniversary, that is July 30, 2020. The 5th anniversary has been done. So you can see it has been launched in July 30, 2015. Now its 5 years has been completed, and Ethereum has risen to become the second biggest cryptocurrencies by market capitalization, second only to Bitcoin. After Bitcoin, now Ethereum is having the highest market cap. And 5 years after its launch, there are around 200,000 active developers building on Ethereum with an exciting development such as decentralized finance and Ethereum 2.0 waiting in the wings. So now you can see 200,000 active developers are working in Ethereum, and they have brought decentralized finance, which is a greatest project, and which is a latest thing in this crypto industry. And also we are expecting Ethereum 2.0. Ethereum 2.0 testnet has been released on August 4th. So we'll be waiting for Ethereum 2.0 mainnet in future. So but in terms of competitions, in terms of dominations, you can see, but Ethereum also faces challenges, and you can see there are new entrants threatening its domination. So there will be competitions, there are new entrants are coming over this, and the switch to Ethereum 2.0. so from Ethereum, how it is switching to Ethereum 2.0. so what is the main thing, what are the main thing Ethereum 2.0 will have? The first main thing is the consensus model. You can see the ecosystem is changing. The Ethereum's entire ecosystem is changing from proof of work consensus model to proof of stake consensus model. So this is more important. This is the first major thing the Ethereum 2.0 will have. So now we have mining and everything works on proof of work model. The transaction will be verified by the miners who are mining Ethereum. Now this will be transformed to, this will be what we can say is that this will be transformed to proof of stake model. Proof of stake means the verification will be done by the stakers, the stakeholders who are staking the Ethereum. So this is a major advancement for Ethereum 2.0. So next, today one ETH block is 500 transaction. Any one ETH block is 500 transactions, and a block is created every 20 seconds. The upgrade to a POS, that is proof of stake model, means that you no longer need the computation to verify the transaction, so it's faster. Yeah, of course, because the proof of work, that is a mining operations, requires lot of computation powers, lot of electricity in order to mine Ethereum, or in terms of Bitcoin also. So this will require lots of computations, which also consumes more time. But in terms of proof of stake, that is the proof of stake consensus model, what is that is it does not require any computation powers, because we are not mining here, we are only staking. So it doesn't require more computation power, and so the verification of transaction will be faster. And one more thing is in ETH 2.0 POS model we have, that is you are now looking at blockchain that will be leveraging sharding data structures. We will be having sharding. So sharding means like a partition of the data structures. Data bases will be partitioned, so that what will happen is each shard will have a separate server which will do the verification, the transaction process. So we'll be having much faster verification of transaction in terms of ETH 2.0, because it also has the sharding. Sharding is there, so which will increase, you can see, which will increase the number of transaction processed at any given point in time, because everything is in shard, which is there will be partitions, so the number of transaction process will be increased in terms of this model. So ETH 2.0 has greater thing, that is it works on it converts proof of work to proof of stake. So we have proof of stake model, consensus model, and also we have sharding data structures that will helps to increase the number of transaction processed at given time. And also this guy, that is Kosala Hemachandra, CEO and founder of My Ether wallet, says it has become somewhat of a meme by now that the time frame for Ethereum 2.0 keeps on changing. Yeah, because the Ethereum 2.0 has been delaying, so there is more delay happening, which will in turn whether it will happen or not. But finally the testnet has been released now, so people are staking, developers are staking ETH, and proof of stake is working on now. And major thing is what he is mentioning, but you have to remember with blockchain we are dealing with immutability, which is, it is more important to get it right than get it faster. So it is more important to be accurate. The transaction verification should be accurate rather than it is faster, right? So if it is faster, it has to be accurate also. So this is what he is mentioning. Next we are going to see about DeFi, Ethereum's DeFi boom. So you can see DeFi has drawn widespread attention in recent months, with over $4 billion now locked up in DeFi projects. However, the space is still very much in its infancy, meaning that the process of decentralization is ongoing. You can see it's still early days in DeFi. DeFi is like a small kid. It's like while it was in infancy stage itself, you can see there is $4 billion has been locked up in DeFi projects. So that is insane, guys. That is insane, because this much dollar has been locked up in DeFi projects. Its infancy, in the sense how it is they are mentioning its infancy, is the process of decentralization, because you can see most of the DeFi projects is not fully decentralized now. It's in the process of decentralization. So the process is ongoing now. So some is centralized, and now the process is ongoing, and it will become decentralized soon. So but now it's still in early stages. You can see the decentralization process is ongoing. So in this stage itself, we have seen that $4 billion has been locked up in DeFi projects. So the people are trusting this DeFi projects before it is fully decentralized. Also, the people are trusting these projects. So what happens if it is totally decentralized, and how much money will be locked in these DeFi projects? It will be insane. It will be insane, guys. And one more thing is, now more users can just access the DeFi tools easily because of the user interface, and because of we have DeFi tools like Uniswap. So using this Uniswap, more number of people can easily access these DeFi tools. So because of this also, people are interested towards the DeFi. We have another thing from this guy, that is Batlin thinks that in the next 5 years, decentralized finance could become the most trusted global liquidity pool on earth. It's clearly on a growth trajectory, he said. See, he is saying that this industry, this finance will become most trusted global liquidity pool on earth. So this is great. This is insane, guys. As DeFi goes global and becomes reliable, more liquidity will flow there and attracts more liquidity. All of this will be enabled by decentralization, and because it is safer. See, since it is going to be fully decentralized, because of the decentralization, it's safer and more liquidity will be coming into this pool, and it will become a most trusted liquidity pool. So these are the things about Ethereum, but we have to see some of the challenges that Ethereum has. So Ethereum's future challenges means that two of the main issues with ETH 2.0 upgrade is it's intended to address are Ethereum scaling and gas fees. So these are the main thing Ethereum 2.0 is going to address. The Ethereum doesn't have this thing. What is that? Is scalability, and also the Ethereum has high gas fees now because of this congestion. So the Ethereum 2.0 has to solve these two problems. That is more important, because it should have scalability. Ethereum 2.0 should have scalability, and it should have less gas fees, because these are the main problem they are going to address in terms of their challenges to overcome in Ethereum 2.0. So there are multiple protocols and solutions being considered and integrated, but they remain an important challenge if Ethereum is to become truly useful for hundreds and perhaps thousands of active dApps, according to Hemant Chandra. The other big change is the transitioning of proof of stake. He added, the number of wallets with 32 ETH, the amount required to be a validator, is growing, but how many participants will be able to deposit and maintain this stake amount, and how smoothly the transition of proof of stake will go for the users and dApps remains to be seen. So in terms of staking, in terms of proof of stake, how it is transitioning, it's transitioning from proof of work to proof of stake. But in terms of ETH staking, now to become a validator, a person has to hold 32 ETH in to become a validator. So minimum 32 ETH should be there, not to staking. So you can see 32 ETH is like a huge amount. So how many participants will able to deposit this amount and able to stake and able to have a smooth transition to proof of stake? This is also a major concern. And also one more thing is, you can't stake like 32. We can't stake extra one like 33. So it should be 32, then it should be 64. It should be in terms of it should be in multiples of 32. So this is one of the major concerns they are looking into. As a conclusion and as a summary of Ethereum, so what we are going to see is what Ethereum 2.0 is going to address. What are the challenges they are overcoming in Ethereum 2.0 is, first thing, Ethereum is transitioning from proof of work to proof of stake. So less computation is needed. So because of that, there will be an faster verification of transaction in terms of ETH, because of it is transitioning from proof of work to proof of stake. Second thing about scalability issues, Ethereum 2.0 will be scalable, so they are addressing that scaling issues using Matic network. And also, once it is scalable, we can expect the gas fees will be reduced, because once the Ethereum is scalable, you can see the congestion over the Ethereum platform will be reduced, and because of that, the gas fees will be reduced. So these are the things, major things they are addressing in ETH 2.0. So let's hope it will be a greater success in future, and we can expect that has to be happened in around 3 to 4 months once this testnet is over. So we can expect the 2.0 mainnet will be released around in the first quarter of 2021. So that's all for today, guys. We have seen all the news and current updates in the crypto market. We have seen about bitcoins and what are the things going on, and we have seen ethereums and what about ethereum 2.0. so that's all for today. Hope you would like this video. So please subscribe, guys. Please subscribe and make sure you switch on the bell notification in order to get this current updates on time, because that is more important in terms of crypto field. See you soon, guys, with another episode of Crypto Mac with Crypto. Until then, signing off, Crypto Mac.